Sorry I haven't posted in a while. It's been a pretty hectic summer. Summertime in New England, you gotta make hay when the sun is shining. Had both the kids and the wife. We spent time at amusement parks and beaches and water parks. Been a really awesome summer. It's also a tradition in our family that my son spends a week with his grandparents, my parents, just outside of Philadelphia where I was born and raised. Also, it just so happens that this coming weekend, when I have to go pick him up, is the Hamburg Reptile Expo. Cool thing, they also sell Venomous, and I've never been there. So with bags packed, we're ready to go. My name is Jay. This is Jay's Cryptic Creatures. Come on, let's travel together. So I filmed that intro before heading out down to Philly. Like I said, I've never been to Hamburg. It's a very old reptile show here on the East Coast. One of the really cool things is they sell Venomous. Again, if you looked at my or watched my Dream Reptile video, you know that I'm not going to keep Venomous, at least anytime in the near future, and it's illegal in Massachusetts where I live. However, I really want to check it out and see those beautiful snakes and lizards and everything that they have to offer. Also, I'm going to try to convince my sister to get on camera and talk about what she's experiencing. She's never been to a reptile show. She has an interest in bearded dragons, and I've been playfully pressuring her into taking one of my baby boas. So let's get going and see what her thoughts are, and let's get to Hamburg. So like I said before, I'm driving down here to the Philly area to pick up my son from my parents' house for his week vacation. But I'm also down here to do some work-related stuff, the polo and the dress attire. We have customers and things down in this area, and I'm swinging by and kind of killing three birds with one stone, picking up my son, doing day job stuff, and then swinging by the Hamburg Reptile Show, which I'm super duper excited about. I've never been to a Venomous show. I've never been to a Hamburg show, but listening to different podcasts and some of the other reptile people talk about the Hamburg show, they said how wild it was, and again, it's one of the originals or the OGs. So I'm interested to see what goes on. I'm also equally as interested to see if my sister will get on camera or not to talk about her expectations and when we're done, her experiences. But we will see if that pans out. So look, we found Jay's cryptic sister going to her first Reptile Expo. What, do you have any idea what this is going to be like?
I expect to see animals.
I've heard crazy stuff from different reptile people on podcast stuff. Like, is there anything you want to see?
I'm not sure. Because I like everything. So I just want to touch stuff.
It's a Venomous show.
Well, there's going to be stuff there that's not venomous.
I'm assuming.
It's not going to be only venomous stuff.
Alright. I want to see a gaboon viper.
Okay. Alright.
Hey, look. There's a cat.
Arlo wants to see a black mamba.
Alright, let's go.
not that big.
This one's so sweet.
They're all super friendly.
Can we keep him?
I don't know, you ask your husband.
You're more than welcome to pet him. None of them should bite him.
Oh my god, I want him. I will love.
All right, Jay's Cryptic sister. You just got back from your first Reptile Expo. What did you think?
It was good. It was fun.
Yeah, was it everything you expected? Was it underwhelming, overwhelming?
It was good. I wanted to see more Venomous stuff. There wasn't quite as much as I anticipated. Lots of geckos, lots of beardies,
Lots of ball pythons.
lots of pythons. But yeah, some really cool stuff. Lots of tortoises you don't normally see. Lots of frogs. And some pigs, which was...
Was that the highlight?
It was. It really was.
And your husband said not to get a pig?
No.
Okay. So would you go back, without me here or without, just on your own accord?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right. And then with that being said, what are you now in the market for it?
Definitely a bearded dragon.
Nah.
Yeah.
And you've been doing research on arid bioactives? Cool. All right. Well, then we'll check back in a couple months or a year or so once you got all your research done and see how that bearded dragon's coming along.
All right.
Thank you for doing this for me. I know it's something that wasn't easy for you. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, so we're back fresh off the expo, back at my parents' house. Dude, had a lot of fun. That show is quite a bit different than the shows that I go to in Massachusetts or New Hampshire. Not in a, necessarily a better or worse way, just really different. It was cool checking out the Venomous. I thought there was going to be more, but as you know, these expos, different times a year, whether litters are born or litters aren't born. So, certainly this was just, a spot in time. So who knows? I will definitely come back again, check it out, and see what's going on there. But we had an absolute blast. Also, I thought it was really cool that I actually got a chance to hang out with my sister. It's been a long time since we've done that. Despite the fact of her not wanting to show her face on camera, she had a great time at the expo. Absolutely melted with the baby pigs, which was pretty awesome to see. So with all that being said, please like, subscribe, and we can continue learning about tarantulas, lizards, snakes, and other reptiles together. Until next time.